Okay, according to my due date calculator for standard breeds, if one of my does were to be in heat right now, which I think one is, we will see, the due date would be December 30th. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna take Mr. Grant here and I'm gonna go lead him to the girls and see what he does. Okay, it's a little overwhelming in here. Yes, I do have my minis. I'm not going to leave him in here because that would be disastrous if he were to breed a mini. It was actually quite hilarious because the first goat that he sniffed was my intact buckling. And then he did his whole lip curl thing. So we'll see who else he takes an interest in. The girls sure like him. So nice to have well-behaved bucks that you can just lead back and forth. Well, no such luck today. I saw some girls kind of wagging their tails and looking all excited and whatnot before I brought him over. But on the bright side of things, he actually did the sniff check with pretty much everybody. And he went around and he kind of just casually sniffed. And no business. So maybe we'll check again tomorrow. I would really like to be on schedule for January babies. I know I sound absolutely crazy considering it is very common to have -30 in January, but we want to have some babies so they can grow up nice and big so that by next winter, ouch, that hurt my knee, so that by next winter they'll be nice and big. Yeah, so we're aiming for January, February at this point, and hopefully everything goes smoothly, right, Mr. Grant? At least you're not stinky. Would be nice if he did not get stinky. I'm sorry, buddy, beforehand. Alright, well, this guy is going to get banded after all. He's very grouchy about being restrained right now. It's like a flappy fish. Just gonna rest my knee on him. I'm not squishing him, even though it looks like I am. And put both of them in there. You're being such a good boy. It's much easier when they're bigger like this. Yep. Alright, done. It's getting dark, but here you go. He's all free and clear. He's got 2. I put the band above the actual testicles themselves. Yeah, you're just a little bit mad because I held you down, right? You're okay. You hear your mama in there. There you go. He's all done. Yep. You're fine. Mm-hmm. Yep. But you know what? That means that you get to be loved as a pet forever and ever and ever, and you get to enjoy snuggles forever and ever and ever. That's what that means, because you're not going to get stinky. And so you just get to be loved for so long. Yep. She's like, oh, no. I actually don't want you to nurse. She's like, no, please, leave me alone. Hello, Daisy. Hi. Yeah. Sweet girl. Hi. You're getting so big, too. You are. Oh, hi, Thumper. Oh, see, we're coming back for some more snuggles. Coming back for more snuggles. Yeah. So it feels like he did end up with a little bit of a scur on his left side. It's not too bad, but he was the first one we ever disbudded, so I'm impressed with it. We will do the figure 8 method though for all of the boys in the future. Yes, we will. Hey, you guys are sweet. So you'll know that these guys were supposed to go like a week and a half ago, and then their ride did not work out. She's just got a bit of a scab coming off yet from disbudding. Their ride ended up not being able to take them to where they were supposed to go, and the buyers for him actually decided to back out of the sale, and I obliged and gave them their deposit back because I promised them delivery at a date and it didn't work out, and so I figured that was only fair that I would give them their money back. And then for this girl, they're fine with waiting till the end of the month to get her, so that's good. And Mr. Hayden was supposed to go to his home along with his sister Haley, she's somewhere else. But his owner, along with his sister, they have mite problems with their goats. So she asked me to keep them for a couple more weeks, which I don't really mind because they're cute and friendly. But at the same time, I don't really like feeding other people's goats for longer than I have to. But he's growing good. So that's wonderful to see. So Daisy's going to go to her home at the end of the month, and then Thumper is also going to go to his home the end of the month. I kind of feel like everybody's going to end up staying for longer than they had to, but that's okay. That's okay. We will just love you. We will just love you for longer. Yeah. It's getting kind of sad because it's already starting to get dark earlier and earlier, which means that our days are getting shorter. We don't have as much sunshine. It's already starting to feel cooler, and I don't know, it's just kind of sad to feel like the weather is starting to turn into sweater weather and not near as warm as it was. I don't mind cooler weather, but I don't know. It's always bittersweet when summer comes to an end. But that's okay. That's just the way that seasons go. But it makes evening chores a little bit more challenging because it's only going to get darker and darker. And I don't really like doing chores in the dark, I'll be honest with you. But that's coming sooner than we think. Oh, see? Okay. Alright. I'm just going to give some probiotics to Denny. Oops. Figured I might have to hold him. Okay, go away there.
So I can't see.
Yucky. Can't see him? You see him now?
I can only see that guy.
Which guy?
I can see everyone.
Oh, yuck. Thanks for putting that on my... Okay, my goodness.
Everest, don't lean on the fence.
Alright, well, covered in yuckies, but that's okay. He was not very impressed about that, but should be good to go.
Mom, he's eating manure.
The goats have been so loud this morning, including the baby. Excuse me, I got hiccups so bad. They've been like yelling at me like that. All because I didn't give them hiccups fresh food this morning, even though their feeder is still pretty much full of hay. Here we are, visiting the Co-op Agro Center. I had to come to the next town over, so it's about an hour from my place, to get a filling redone for the third time. And so now I can't feel any of this. It's all frozen up here. So I get to go into the livestock store and hopefully nobody asks to talk to me because my mouth is not really quite functioning properly. Hopefully we can find some good stuff. I also have a Co-op gift card that I plan to hopefully spend on some handy things for the farm. Or who knows, maybe something for me if I find something fun and cool and needed. We'll see. We'll see what's in there. Are we serious? It's $100 in my town for the exact same thing. Seriously. Okay, they were awesome in there. If they didn't know an answer, they did their best to find an answer, which, I mean, most feed stores are pretty good about that, but these guys, they rocked it. And they were like, hey, like, we can totally, if you've got a product in mind and you don't see that we carry it, we can try to order it in for you. And my biggest thing has been trying to find a goat mineral that works better than what I have, just because I'm trying to figure out some premature delivery issues that I've got going on. And mineral has been the big one that people are like, oh, make sure you change that. And yes, I'm still talking funny because my lips are still frozen. So I'm talking to like the feed store representatives and or the egg store, I guess I should call it. And I'm like, I'm really sorry I look funny because I just went to the dentist. It just makes you feel really self-conscious, even though like it's not actually that bad. But it feels really bad because I can't actually like feel anything or control this whole side of my mouth. Anyways, they were really fantastic in there. Prices, like, oh my goodness, why do I not come here from town? Because like significantly cheaper on a lot of stuff. I'm kind of mind blown. So I may just have to make like monthly trips and just be like, okay, I'm gonna come and I'm gonna stock up on some stuff that I need. An hour one way is not that bad. Obviously, it's way more convenient to only drive 15 minutes if you need something. But it's good to know what kind of stuff that they have, because that's pretty sweet. The next best thing was the fact that it only costed me $12, and I got a whole bag of mineral, and I got a bag of goat grower feed that has low phosphorus, which is perfect for the bucks, as well as a feed scoop, as well as a straight up salt block for the horses. So I'm feeling pretty good.
With that?
Just like that.
But be totally in the way. The way.
You stand over here. Just stay there with your sister. Stay there. Good job. You think we can fit 3 bags in here?
I think so.
There.
Can you give it to me? What can I play with? How's this? Oh, it's totally in the way. So, this behind that. I like it in the and the
There.
Mommy's a great girl. And the good doggy. So that's girl and mommy.
Tell me you have livestock without telling me that you have livestock. I'll go first. I finally purchased an actual feed scoop. I've been just using my hands or yogurt containers, My kidding barn has become the feed shed because, well, because I don't have a proper feed or tack shed yet. This is what I'm using. You've got various supplements. I've got low sugar feed left from taking care of sugar, along with some anti-flam. I've got a bag of my kidding supplies. I keep getting interrupted by my child. I've got a bag of kidding supplies. I've got another bag of dairy ration. I've got a bag of 18% goat kid grower that I want to give my bucks. It's got low phosphorus, which will be perfect. A almost empty bag of dairy feed, and I got a bag of whole oats for the horses, and I've got a bag of juvenile grain for Ladybug and eventually Jitterbug once she comes across for weaning time. A bag of step one feed, also for Ladybug. I've got a bag of, what is this? Goat mineral. So that's what that is. An empty bag of dairy feed. And I've got my pump bottle of camelina oil. I've got another high fiber, low starch feed. I've got a new type of goat mineral because I wanted to try something different because I've been having some preemie baby issues. And then we've got a bag of beet pulp. I think that's beet pulp. Yep, beet pulp, and a bag of alfalfa pellets. And that's not even all the feed. I've also got, I think, a bag of hay cubes in a different location. So there you go. And then, of course, a straw bale that I gotta take out to Ladybug's shelter to keep her comfy. And then a box of more goat supplies. There you go. I think I've got enough options now. I'm gonna give Denny some more of this stuff. Hello! Boys. Look at this. No! Away! Away! Probably should have got this right first. This is not for you. Denny, come here, bud. Come on. Come on. Oh my goodness. Oh, no. This is pure chaos. Always. Don't spit it all out, would ya? Good boy. No. Hey, dude. How's that? So yummy. I wouldn't say we're substantially gaining weight yet, but maybe just a tad. It's only been a week and 2 days, but being faithful. So I managed to leave the water running all afternoon. And now instead of a little puddle, there's a very, very large puddle. So, yay. Right? Good job. Oh, sheesh.
Right!
We're gonna see how the horses like this salt block. It's just a plain old salt block. I gotta put it in your fence first and take the label off.
Mom, she likes it.
I guess so. Can you just let me take the label off if it'll come off? Maybe I'll just put it on the bottom. Yeah, let's just do that. Ooh, good sounds. Good crunchy sounds. Not that exciting though. Oh, here comes Grace. She's gonna try it out. What do you think? Oh, come on. She's a pest that way. She likes to knock things over. And it is very annoying. I put it in there so it doesn't just disappear in the mud, in the water. Hey, girl. Hey, is it bedtime? Aww. Should we go night-night? These summer days right now just feel like they are packed right full. it is not uncommon to be getting the kids to bed late, and by late I mean like 8:30, sometimes later. It takes them quite a while to settle down just because it's not dark outside early enough yet. And so they seem to think, well, it's still light outside, so it's still daytime and it's still time to play. So, as you just saw, they were all cranky and ready for bed. And of course, when I went inside, I realized I didn't have any clean bottles, and so I washed one up quick so that I could put my youngest to bed. And that is just a little snippet into what my life is like with little kids. They are pure joy, but also pure chaos all at the same time, and I love them to pieces. Thank you so much for continuing to walk with me on this journey with YouTube. If you guys are new here, I am only about 3 months into this whole journey with this YouTube channel, and I am absolutely blessed and encouraged by how it has grown, and this community has grown as well. So make sure you hit subscribe, and I will see you guys down the road.